Streaming and start recording. Okay, so hello everyone and welcome to the 19th stream of Project 1000. Since today is the 1043rd anniversary of the death of Mieszko I, the first Christian Polish Duke, and the first Christian Polish Duke, we're going to be playing some CK2 and try to unify Poland over a century earlier in 18th, a century before the Christianization of Poland, which happened in 1966. Mieszko was also the one who unified Poland, so we'll see how we can do compared to him and his predecessors. Okay, I'll just quickly check the audio here. Mieszko was also the one. Okay, it sounds alright. So I'll close this so that it doesn't take any space. And we're going to be playing as Piast, so the first ruler from the dynasty. Well, probably one of the first. He's still considered a legendary figure for most part. And depending on the legends, either Siemowit was the first Piast ruler, or and Siemowit is the first confirmed ruler who probably existed. Either how, let's start the game. Yeah, Iron Man mode enabled. We can go with. Wait. Sunset Invasion. I'll turn off Sunset Invasion since that one could end up. Since that one could slightly ruin the course of our campaign. Although it probably won't trigger either way since this is early on. So start game, and while it's oh right, I have to call it something. So let's call it leaky. Oh, I wanted to call it the name that Poland was called before by foreign powers, which was Liki Kaviki or something like that. I don't exactly remember right now. But we can just do Polonia. Yeah, we can do Poland. Maybe Imperatum Polonia. Since we might be able to form an empire here. From what I remember, there was a decision which allows you to form a Slavic empire. Not sure if we will be able to do that though. Okay, and I see we already have some people in the chat, so welcome to the stream starter Ojciec, and welcome Yell. Okay, so let's start off setting the ambitions. So first off, we have Which one out of these is the best? Not sure about the Slavic religion. The best option will be make a friend, since that improves our diplomacy. That's more of a that's mostly triggered through events. Next up, we can pick a character focus. Considering we will mostly be steering towards conquest, we'll take war. Next up, crown focus, which will be in. Wait, not in Poznan. Although by this point, the capital, the more, I'm not sure if we can call it the capital by this point, but basically what functioned as a capital was in Kiech, which is somewhere near Gniezno now. So somewhere, I would say somewhere around here. Okay, so what decisions do we have? Not enough piety. Oh, we can hold a great tribal festival. Let's do that. The Great Tribal Festival. A great festival is exactly what the people of Greater Poland need to strengthen their bonds with their fellow tribesmen. It will also be a great opportunity for the chieftains to bring their offerings to our ancestors, bringing prosperity to our land. Okay, so let's get started. We also have a claim on Lubush. How strong are they compared to us? 2000 versus 700. We might go after them in a second. I'll also quickly check laws. We can increase our tribal organization. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, wait. We can just immediately do this as well. Council consideration. Oh, most would be against reform. What do we have here in our cabinet anyhow? Guess we don't have anyone better to take these positions, so they can currently occupy them. Okay, so we can also dismiss this for now. Oh, and we also have to nominate a successor. So, nominate successor and Shemovit, of course. So that's everything, I'm pretty sure. We might start a war against one. Oh, Wrocław under Wrocław is really equal at the moment. Can we attack them? Oh, so yeah. No, since if we attack them, that'll bring Great Moravia into the war. Let's currently go after our de jure claim in Lubush. Let's see, we can. This makes us lose prestige, so let's go for the de jure claim. Yeah, this one's the best option right now. We don't want to lose too much prestige early on. Oh, right, forgot about that. With the war brewing on the horizon, we must set aside all frivolous activities and prepare for battle. I must therefore regrettably cancel the Festival of Poznan. Wait, it's flagging for me for some reason. Let's see. Oh, never mind. Okay, so let's gather our military. Gather them in Poznan. Can increase the force speed at the moment. Okay, let's go here. And we need some commanders for in our flanks. So let's promote a commander who will be Dietrich of Lepuy. Sorry. So he's probably... the name sounds sort of French, I'm not sure. Though. Oh. I think... do we have him here? Yes. And we also have... yeah. Wait, we also have two other commanders. Why can't we use them? Okay. Maybe this is just a single... I'm not sure why we can't use our other commanders, but I don't think it will make much of a difference in this war. Okay, we're going to defeat one army at Belzig. Next up... oh. Not the best terrain, but still the odds are so in our favor. I think I will be able to win quite easily. Riding over the hills, I see a group of pompous soldiers coming for my unit. Weapons raised. When they are finished with us, all my men are dead. I sink to my knees in the dirt, wondering why I'm still here. So let's go and try to face T-Spore in combat, since we have better better skill than him. Okay, and click this. I cannot believe what is happening, but with each thing of his flanked mace, High Chief Stibor is getting closer and closer to winning this fight. Jumping back to avoid yet another frighteningly lucky blow, I find myself back up against a fallen tree. So this wasn't the best option. I think it's best if we actually give up, since it's best not to have not to have our 4-year-old as our ruler. Wait, but we have him imprisoned, and we imprisoned him, and he imprisoned us. So what is going to happen here? Wait, that doesn't really make... so we freed him in exchange for him okay, I'm Not going to question the game's logic. But that was a big mistake. I thought we would be able to win since we had a quite sizable lead in personal combat skill. We can worship our ancestors. You have decided to visit a shrine in the Holy Grove and make a sacrifice in the honor of your ancestors. However, hoping for their aid in return. What will you ask of your forefathers? I wish for affection and companionship. Guide my sword in battle and let me conquer my enemies. Let's go with that. Oh. You asked your ancestor for military power and prowess in battle. Now it is time to present your offering. What will you give them in return? We probably don't want to get injured, just since that might also result in his death. So to be fair, we already have quite a few commanders. Wait, is he even? No, I don't. He doesn't even appear as a commander for some reason. So we're going to go with the second option. The second offering struggled violently when the wolf and her disciples pushed it down on the offering stone. The answer will surely be pleased with such a vigorous servant. Now all you can do is wait and hope. Okay, let's return to Greater Poland and recall our troops. We're currently behind on gold. I have recently noticed one of my soldiers, Goshchon, is something else, to say the least. He outmaneuvers warriors with twice his experience in the sparring ring on a regular basis. Perhaps I can find him a new position? What? Oh, he has 19 martial. That's great. Maybe the ancestor sent him to me? Oh, so get plus 50 relations with him. And yeah, we can replace him with Jimir. And actually, since it's going to take a while before we can actually gather the necessary funds, we're going to lead an invasion. And as revenge, let's go for Sorvia. Okay. We besiege Lubush and now we're going to siege Brandenburg, which I'm pretty sure by this point. So probably, which by this point probably was so around the regions of Berlin, which at this point was called Brandenburg. Lately, I have become afraid that something might want to Lately I have been afraid that something might want to hurt me. I am thinking about hiring no, 2 food tasters and maybe a bodyguard. Would be a good idea. So we can either give him paranoid or trusting. Let's go with paranoid since in this situation it's better, especially since we don't want to lower his combat skill further. A new realm. King Almos, Arpad Almos of Hungary has decided to abandon his nomadic life and settle down in Hungary with his followers, making it a new homeland for the Hungarian people. Also, Hungary took away Bulgaria's land north of the Carpathian Mountains. Okay, and we've nearly taken Brunneberg. How much? That gave us 7. Let's continue sieging like this for a while. This is their capital, right? We also siege Belzec. Also siege Lebusa, since that will probably have a since we'll probably get more for it being a capital. Okay, so we can also develop some military technology, which will go for military organization. Also, I'll send our spy master to study technology in Constantinople, so that we can get further ahead. Okay, so we sieged Lebusa. My marshal tells me that one of my commanders, Odon, has improved significantly. Oh, that's good. He gained Defender. So currently we can't do very much. Let's see, do we have maybe another... Oh, we can pick a personal deity by this point. So let's go with that. There are many deities whom you may choose to honor. Will it be Perun, god of thunder, the fiercest of warriors, or perhaps his eternal nemesis, Valiz, god of the underworld, Yaruo, the springtime god of fertility, and his sister Morana, wintry god of death and rebirth, also possess mighty powers. Let's see. We'll go for Perun to become a better general. Perun, the god of thunder, is the highest of all gods. He sits atop the world tree from where he keeps watch over the earth and the skies. His sworn enemy is Veles the serpent, who crawls up from the underworld to steal his cattle and children. On stormy nights, thunder is a sign of Perun defending us against Veles. Oh, 5 of you are currently watching this stream. Welcome, everyone. Your reputation as a devout follower of Perun has spread across the land. Many great and seasoned warriors have since traveled to Poznan to pledge allegiance to your cause. Oh, so our levy size is going to increase by 25%, which is useful in this case. Oh, and Shapiha's pregnant. We might be able to use that to form a possible alliance later. Okay, so we're losing soldiers slowly, so I think we can return to Poland since we went out of that. Unless we're going to... My marshal tells me that one of my commanders, Shapiha, has improved significantly. Oh, so she got direct leader. Let's see, can we maybe attack this army? Maybe we'll be able to get some prestige. Also, an event for about the pregnancy, and okay, we'll allow her to rest. The campaign has been easy picking. Swinging my axe over the plains is an easy pleasure, and my fellow soldiers are equally jovial, surrounded by the blood of our Pomeranian enemies and the cries of battle. Look! Enemy Commander Aaron is hiding! Someone suddenly shouts, pointing off in the distance. I think we'll go for the second option since it's risky, since we have comparable personal combat skill. But we'll still get some prestige for it. Let's see. The dark rest may be good for the children's health, but it is proved detrimental to my wife's mental stability. She is finding it harder to sleep at night, has become twitchy and impossible to deal with. Oh. We won the battle of Utribots. Oh, and we imprisoned Zistibor again. Okay, and we'll probably be able to... Oh, we got 2 prisoners. How much gold does he have? 135. So we'll ransom him for 46 gold, and we're going to gain quite a bit from this. Okay, and he accepted. Next up, we're going to ransom him. The world is a dangerous place, and devious plots are everywhere. Rumors have reached you that people are conspiring to kill you. Oh, that's going to be dangerous for us. So I'm going to recall our spy master. To instead scheme, since in order to detect this potential plot. Okay, let's see, can we maybe round some... Wait, we can't? Oh, it will be 145 gold, so we have to wait a bit. Okay, let's recall these troops, and we can send mates to look after Shapiha. Okay, that'll give us some piety. Oh, we can subjugate Kuevia. Oh, and Shapiha has given birth to a daughter, Matilda. Okay, and I'll attack. My studies and training have taught me the great tactics of flank and center, but I can hardly master anything. So... we can go with direct... Sorry, we can go with direct leader since he mostly leads in the center. And let's see, what technology can we develop here? I'll go for legalism. See how's... I'm going for a revoked title maybe. It will overpass, so let's go for that. The conversion of Sudrejar. I probably butchered that. The tribe of Sudrejar have been converted to the Catholic faith. A group of priests sent by West Francia have performed a great ritual during which they have converted the entire population of Sudrejar along with King Ivan and many of his vassals. With this act, the people of Sudrejar have once and all forsaken their old pagan god. Oh, this is in Scotland. And we've also passed the title revocation law. We can't pass anything for the next few years. We'll quickly check our army. We already have quite a few troops. Well, it's probably best to wait for spring to roll around. You realize that to become a great fighter, you need to get in better shape. There's a great path into nearby woods that would be excellent for running. Okay, so Piast is probably going to improve his personal combat skill. As war grows to be a constant presence in your life, you have on several occasions faced nay almost courted death. So he becomes brave, which gives him plus 10 personal combat skill. Oh, there's also society here, right? We might do this in order to increase. Let's see, we can either go for the cold ones or the war champions of Perun. Since we have Perun as Piast's personal deity, let's go with the champions. Helgi Rurikid of the Champions of Perun greets me with a brief nod. Another recruitment, huh? To join our ranks, you need to prove yourself, boy. The man says gruffly, folding his arms across his chest. You'll be finding one of your own. Still interested, my lord? Okay, so we'll fight one of the warriors. Helgi Rurikid and the champions of Peru have chosen Moisi as my opponent. The staunch man eyes me up and down when we are stush. Fresh meat, eh? He offers mockingly before shoving an arrow into my side, making everyone laugh. Okay, so the duel will start. And the fight has gone on for what feels like hours. The initial confidence I felt has begun to wane, and my movements are getting sloppy. Then, just as my knees are about to give way under me, I smack my dull spear into the side of his head. Okay, and we win and get 15 prestige. Oh, this might be useful for prestige farming. Let's see, do we maybe have any sort of missions we can do? Doesn't seem like it for now. To the valiant High Chief Piast of Greater Poland, I am told you did not receive a single scratch during your Initiation. This is the kind of impressive commander we would be honored to have sitting at our table. You are hereby invited to join our ranks. Okay, after the duel, Mieszko asked me for advice on fighting. A little taken aback, I happily offered to train with him on occasion. Today he thanks me for being a good teacher and his friend, he adds, thanking me on the back before he cooks his head in the direction of the sparring grounds. Okay, so wait, does that count as a... no. It still didn't register. Defense still didn't make us difference in relations. Okay, so we can attack Kyiv at this point. And we're going to try and subjugate them. Gather all of our troops in Kalisz. We still can't add anyone on the flanks for some reason. Let's see if we relieve someone of his command and then reappoint with someone else. Oh, now, for some reason the game seems to be bugging a bit. Okay, so let's relieve commander here and add Shapiha. Can she command? No. So let's relieve Boleslav of command for right 2-1. I'm not sure what I did. I must have clicked something, but I did it a bit too hastily, so I'm not sure what. We can promote the commander right now. Okay, so we'll go with this. And face them at Nakwal. Nakwal, which has plains. A man is brought in shackles before you. Apparently he's a missionary from Georgia who has been preaching his heretical faith among your people. He claims to be on a mission from God and has been caring for the sick in nearby villages. What should be done about the misguided Orthodox? Overall, it will probably be best to convert to Catholicism. So... how good is... but he can also be our physician. Alright then, so we'll allow him to be here for right now. And we're in battle with the Kuyavian army. The weeks pass and your Orthodox court physician keeps telling you about his religion. He is even claiming that the Lord could grant you health and a long life. It sounds almost too good to be true. Yeah, I think this last option. We'll go with this last option since by this point we'll just keep getting pestered by this event. And it's best not to convert. I'm not sure if we're going to even want to convert or maybe reform the religion. We probably will convert, but if anything, to probably Catholic. And so I'm going at the third option. We'll also be gaining some gold from backer, I think. Probably, although the game doesn't have any. Battle of Kalish tribe. We're able to win quite handily. Now let's maybe... History is a subject that has always fascinated you, and you have spent the last few weeks studying the campaigns of Alexander the Great. There are many lessons to be learned from his conquest in the East. Okay, so... Piast is currently studying military strategy, and we get +1 martial. Let's pursue them. Where are they going? To Arava. Let's wait until they return, maybe. Oh, they're going to Lublin. In that case, let's try and pursue them. Not going to be able to reach them in Lublin, but we are going to in Podlasia. My marshal has discovered a man of great talent called Żegota, who's willing to serve in my ranks. Oh, yeah, he's really good. Let's relieve Viesław here of his... Oh, I think we bought a favor with Boleslav beforehand. So let's go with Żegota. And let's see, can we maybe... Yes, we can. Appoint him as our commander. So the other troops are fleeing as well, so we can pursue so we can try and pursue them all the way to Wieluń. And here we'll probably be able to completely defeat their army. Still not yet. Oh, they're moving north. Hail, fledgling. Rumors are that great spoils are waiting behind the walls of Santok, waiting to be conquered by daring raiders with enough grit and ambition. I assume I need to say nothing more. Oh, and so we got the task to loot Santok. We'll be able to easily do that after this war. Okay, so we got into a battle with the Kuyavians and Dobshin. Still, we can't force any serious defeat on them yet. Currently just handing them minor defeats. Let's try and see Sieradz for right. Yeah, Let's go for Shiraz right now. And we took the stronghold. And now we're going to attempt to take Java, so this will be in Wrocław. Oh, they took that back really quickly. In my studies of warfare, I've come to realize that clever tactics on the battlefield is only part of the story. There are other disciplines of equal importance. So you can become an inspiring reader, a siege leader, or an organizer. Right now I'll go for siege leader to increase the speed of our sieges. I feel the power of the eternal thunder flowing through my veins as I snarl at the enemy commander, visibly startling him. Surrender, he shouts. I am Mieszko I, and there's the man's words are cut by my weapon piercing through his throat. Do not gain kind. In this situation it's not going to be useful. So we're going with the first option. Haha, I will mount your head on my town walls. Let's get a bit more prestige. High Chief Sobiesław of Kujawia did not appreciate the face Miłosz met at the Battle of Sieradz, and has sworn to take matters into his own hand. All this fuss over a head on the pike, so we become sworn rivals with him, which isn't the best considering he's supposed to be our vassal right now. Enforce demands. Yeah. Oh, and we also have 8% threat. Let's see, we also can develop some technologies. And how many... Oh, we can actually check here. We mostly have light infantry. So... here we go, and... we can improve our infantry. Okay, let's quickly turn to raiders and loot Santok. Jagnadzieja has finished her education in stewardship. It is evident that she has excelled in her studies. Oh, so she has become a fortune builder. Wait, who? Oh, she's one of our prisoners. Let's see, we can ransom T-Spore, Śmiechna here. We can also we can also ransom Katarzyna, another member of the dynasty. Oh, and two other members of the Sieradzki dynasty. Oh, and the legendary Duke of Krakow, Krakus, has formed a defensive pact against us. An act of bravery. I have seen Shaman Miłosz of Radgosz during a couple of gatherings with the warriors of Prelun, and I cannot help but to notice how the middle-aged man appears needlessly jumping, flinching at jokes, turning down sparring matches. He needs guidance, I find myself muttering. Sure, we also get some renown for it, so why not? After many months studying the campaigns of Alexander the Great, you have acquired many fascinating insights and have and gained new wisdom in military matters. You realize that the art of war might be well worth studying. Okay, so we get another +1 martial and +1 stewardship. Shaman Miłosz agrees that he needs my help. In order to make him see things differently, we are to spend a few nights camping in the woods. Judging by the nervous laughter, my proposal is met with. I suspect he is aware of the many dangers the wilderness holds. It's, it is nothing. It is nothing for cowards, I conclude. Okay. So we can show how invested we are in this. Yeah, sure, since that gives us more prestige. Lack of bravery. My fellow member of the champions of Peru and I are back for our camping trip. He did not seem to be overly enjoying himself, but I feel confident that he picked up a thing or two anyway. Okay, so he gained brave and we form a budding friendship. The rumors were true. The hold of Santok was filled with treasure. Since I was the leader of the soul, I'll take the best share of the loot for myself. But I will not forget to share part of the bundle prize with my brothers and sisters of the champions of Peru for informing me of the existence of this treasure. So we get 50 gold and 200 renown. Okay, so let's return to Poland right now. Let's see, can we do anything here? Still no. Can host the Yarelo. No. Or not. Nothing for the time being. So let's return back to Poland. And what will be our next goal? We might as well go after Krakus since he's currently a oh. He'll probably want to take his territory considering it's only one province. And we still can have a much larger domain. Gardomir is still a tributary to Great Moravia, so I think we're going for Mazovia, just like the Piast did historically. How many troops do we have? Okay, I think we have enough, and our army is also... Wait, we can... Oh, we can't subjugate him. Maybe not Boar? Also no. Wait. Do we have forced specialization? Not here. How about no? Oh, and we can also invest in a military technology once again. So we'll go for siege equipment for right now. We might as well also do improved keeps and tolerance, I suppose. How many of you are currently watching? Oh, 3. So, thank you to everyone who's still watching the stream. So, so let's currently go after 60. Oh, we still can't. We need more prestige. Can we do anything here to get something quick? Doesn't seem like oh, wait, we can hold a Yaril festival. Let's try that. Invitations have gone out to your vassals. Invitations have gone out to your vassals, asking them to join you in the celebrations of Yaril. You have decided to make the festival this year a special one, remembered by both gods and men for many years to come. Okay. Your vassals have arrived, and the time has come to begin your celebration of Yarewal and the coming of spring. As per tradition, one of them will be chosen to be paraded around the representation of Yarewal himself. Who shall it be? Okay, so we'll decide, and it's our rival, surprisingly. Oh, so we're going to make fun of him for. It has been decided that Chief Sobiesław is to represent Yarewo this year. He has been clad in a glamorous way, and small bells have been fastened to his clothes, wielding a mallet representing a thunderbolt. Sobiesław parades around singing and dancing while a noisy crowd follows closely behind him. So Piast clearly did this to just annoy his rival. As the celebration runs down outside, you and your vassals gather for the great feast you have ordered your servants to prepare. So you get plus 15 relations with everyone. A few days ago, you notice an intriguing woman at your court. Most of the time, she sat quietly and did not draw any attention to herself. However, you could tell that she was listening very intently to your conversation, and that nothing escaped her watchful eyes. Perhaps you could find a use for her talents. Let's see. She was 16 inches in cheek. Yeah, sure. She's a lot better than Shapiha on this. And she's also married a courtier named Imram. So are we... So we're gonna go back to studying technology. This case in Constantinople. Might as well stack crack, since we can do that. Oh, so we can't do too much right now. Your reputation as a devout follower of Perum has spread across the lands. Many great and seasoned warriors have since traveled to Poznan to pledge their allegiance to your cause. And you have finished your worship of Yareo for this season, and your vassals are returning home. Most seems to agree that the Yareo festival was well worth the trip. So until next time, and we get 100 prestige. Perfect. That's just enough for us to go ahead and start a border dispute over Krakow. Oh, we can call in all of our vassals in such situations. Oh, and we can also give Replika command of the left flank. Wait, we will currently face Krakow in open battle for now. They went to all, so we might as well siege, considering they aren't currently doing anything against us. And we're doing it quite quickly since they're losing 20 morale every 12 days. Oh, and we can also rank up in the Champions of Peru. So we occupied Krakow, and as such, we end the war. Oh wait. Oh, he's still our vassal. We're at least of losing it. And we're at risk of losing Krakow if he dies without an heir. Let's see. Can we maybe claim Lesser Poland for him? Let's go ahead and currently send our diplomat to Krakow. And actually this gave us quite basically the perfect situation, since we can easily claim Lesser Poland. Currently go ahead and gather in Sieradz. Honored fledgling Piast, I hereby grant your permission to advance to the next rank within the warriors of Perun, the champions of Perun. Oh, so we're promoted to warrior, and that's but we're still a ways off from veteran and hero. But this gives us the ability to we can summon special commanders with a new decision. We also have a higher chance of capturing enemies and looting artifacts. We can also request aid from our other members of the order when waging a war, and also we can give us a commander trait. Give ourselves a commander trait. Wait. Oh, we don't have enough renown. But we currently can't do any of these decisions since we don't have enough renown. My voice is getting a bit raspy for some reason. Yeah, I'll go ahead and attack this army in Sonj. Oh wait, this was a mistake. I just realized since we're claiming it for Krakow, yeah, since we're not a king but a duke. Stanislav was captured in battle and is now my prisoner. So let's see. So we can either sacrifice him or just let it be. It's quite common for the eras. And I also get +5 personal combat skills, so I'll go with the first option. Still, I think it's best if we actually do finish this war. It will give us some prestige, and we'll also be able to attack the Crackers at a later date. I am pretty great after all. So it is the trade humble. And Chief Krakers, Krakers of Krakow, has usurped the title of Chieftain of Upper Silesia from the Jutrogost of Opolania. Oh, so this actually slightly changes things. By calling in a favor from you, Boleslav has forced you to start a vote on levy shifted church obligation law in Poland. Oh, that's what we did. That's what I did accidentally. Hopefully it doesn't pass. Wait, what did that do? Ah, that's actually decent since we have more levies now. Okay, and Henrik was captured in battle. No point sacrificing him, since we already have the boost. So, we'll go... We might be able to ransom him, although I doubt that. Let's see if we can pursue them, since... in order to maybe capture their duke. Oh, and I see someone new has joined the stream. Welcome. And we'll come to the aid of our vassal. And we defeated them. We can end the war, but I think we're going to offer a white peace in order to ultimately not lose in Lesser Poland. Wait, let's see. Your kingdoms. So I'm pretty sure we don't have enough to claim Poland right now. Yeah, we don't. So for right now, we're all going to offer him a white peace, which unfortunately loses us a lot of prestige. We need a new steward, who's going to be Varchisław. So we have cordial relations with Sobiesław, chief of Kyiv, or in Wrocław. Sorry. Hail warrior. Rumors are that great spoils are waiting behind the walls of Arva tribe. Waiting behind the walls of Arva tribe, waiting to be conquered by any daring raider with enough grit and ambition. I assume I need say nothing more. Also, we'll also elude Arva in a bit. Green Moravia is currently collapsing. So we'll currently declare a war against this Bull Code, the Bewitched, and try to go again for oh, we don't have enough prestige, right. So we're going to go ahead and loot Arva. Turn on looters and loot. And move to Arva. Oh, and we won a battle there. Oh, so the same event here, that the rumors were true, and we get quite a bit of gold. Let's actually try and maybe get into a few battles here. It might provide us with some useful prestige. Okay. Okay, we need to move. Wait, where are they going? To Nitra. We'll be able to escape and transcend. Wait, no. Retreat. I could have sworn I heard the enemy commander, Prince Arpad, barking orders, but as I searched the mountains, he is nowhere to be found. A fellow soldier finally informed me that he has been spotted, cowering in the far back behind the fallen tree, and most disgracefully behind troops. He has 71 personal combat compared to our 36. That will just mock him. Unfortunately, I lost that battle quite significant, losing nearly 1,000 troops. Oh, but one of our commanders, Shigota, has improved. So we're currently going to call our men for the moment. But soon after we're going to go after Bolko here and try and take Cheshin. A new bird has been called in the Muse, and a new book on the art of writing poetry is in the library. And we can take it out on a hunt. The bird was way more aggressive than the ones I'm used to. It killed many rabbits, but was unwilling to relinquish its catch. It even attacked me when I tried to pry one away. Poetry's safer. Let's try that instead. It's best for PS not to get depressed. We'll also start a retinue. But currently we don't have too much prestige and our personal wealth. Actually, we might actually... Yeah, we'll go for the cavalry. Your reputation as a devout follower of Perun has spread across the lands. Many great and seasoned warriors have since traveled to Poznan to pledge their allegiance to your cause. Well, let's see, Piast is going for the Krakowian Wait, Krak is trying to subjugate Bohemia. Oh, we can't do that. Wait, so I think a subjugation war can only be done once. Let's see, can we maybe force Krak to stop this war? No. So let's hope he doesn't succeed. Oh, and we might as well start going after a Bolka. Stuff will expand our... Give Judge Shapiha command of these troops. Add a new commander who will be... let's go with Chief of... with Krakas. And next up declare a war. War for Chechen. Okay, and we've solved. We can request the the others is the other champions of Peru to come to our aid, but we probably won't need it. Okay, so we are able to take Chechen. We're currently going to move to Sandomierz and try to defeat them. And we are able to stack wipe them. So now let's go with Olmunia since Opava is already getting besieged. The Manichaean faith triumphant. The adherents of the Zoroastrian faith has steadily dwindled to the point where Manichaean believers are in the majority. This new affair of state has reduced the Zoroastrian faith to de facto heresy. All former Zoroastrian holy orders are now Manichaean. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Maybe the event still hasn't fired properly. Let's see, will the Bohemians maybe be able to win? Yes, I was searching for them. And we occupied Olomouc, or Olomouc in Polish. And we're going to quickly be able to take this in the next few days, yeah. And we're quickly going to end the war and take Chechen. Oh, and since Great Moravia doesn't exist anymore, he's actually oh, it actually ended his revolt, as we took his capital. I didn't exactly mean to do that, but sure, sure, why not, since that will allow us to attack them again later on. Hail, warrior! As members of the Champions of Peru, we strive to better ourselves and each other. One way is the occasional sparring match for practice. Seek out and duel the veteran Premsil. You will find him in Wukong. Okay, we'll accept it. My liege, the people of Constantinople have progressed beyond our technological level. I have managed to study their advancements, and the documents enclosed here should help us reach their level. I hope you will find this to your satisfaction. So our prosperity increases, and we can also take some technology. Can also update some technology probably. So we'll go for melee. Wait. We'll actually go for skirmish techniques. Can we maybe form Poland before the end of the stream? Since I have to end in a bit. We still can declare a war against High Chief Spore. So let's go ahead and attack Gardomir. In this case over Lower Silesia. Okay, and we're easily able to defeat them. And we captured Jutrogos of Opolania. Since he might be a useful captain, we'll save him for later on. And we got another technological development here. And we can also face the Wrocławian army. The enemies are falling by my spear, one by one, while hails of arrows narrowly miss me. Charging into the thick of it all, I corner one surprisingly armed soldier, trying to hide behind a large rock. With mixed emotions, I realize that the ball is shaking. "Who are you?" he splutters, eyes frantic. Let's see, which one is Stone Fist? We'll go one of these two, either Stone Fist trade or the Great Bear. I'll go for Stone Fist since it does sound. I think it will sound better as a whole. So I'm the fist that will crush you. So he's now known as High Chief Piast Stone Fist. Okay, so we are able to defeat the Wrocławian army. So one of my hometowns. I think we'll be able to easily take over another technological development. Yeah, we're able to take over Lower Silesia. Oh, we can actually end the war right now, but we can try and go for battle since it will increase our prestige by a bit. Okay, and we captured someone in battle. We'll go for that. Each swing of my spear has sent me deeper into enemy territory. Before I know it, I am surrounded. With a burst of energy, I roar loudly, causing a few of them to hesitate, and one unfortunate soldier to stagger behind. Tripping over a rock, I can't help but notice that he drops his weapon in the mud. Yeah, we'll take that since that'll actually probably help out with our personal combat skill. Yeah, it increases it by 10. Oh, and we also have that Miłosz's skull. From our conflicts with Kiev. Okay, so currently end the war, just like that. And I think currently our truce with This Tibor has ended. Yes, so we'll be able to start a new war with them soon. And how much would we theoretically need to actually unite Poland? We actually have enough. So, since I want to form the Kingdom of Poland before the stream ends, I'll go ahead and start some and try to loot some places. Starting off with Łużyca or Lusatia. The world is a dangerous place and TV spots are everywhere. Rumors have reached you that people are conspiring to kill you. Oh, so I think for right now we'll recall our spy master to start scheming in Pulse 9 to and detect any possible plots. We'll also go to Dresdane. As he's growing older, I could see Shemovit could use some guidance in some of my more experimental areas. It requires hard work and may not always be appreciated, but this is my chance to make a self-sacrifice for the sake of Shemovit. Oh, so it's this one. This event. And we'll, since Shemovit is our heir, we will make that sacrifice. Oh, and we can already recruit him to the warrior lodge, and let's go for that. My very young son smiles broadly at my encouragement. I thought you would never ask. I'll contact High Chief Mstislav right away, father. My very young son has joined me for a dinner tonight and not stopped talking about his initial duel. It was exhilarating, father, and now I'm one of the champions of Perun. But that's great. If he does end up succeeding, we'll have a head start there. Sorry. I'll go for Regensburg. How strong are they? 3,000. Armed thugs attacked me through the capital while investigating the rumor of a plot in Pulse 9. I barely escaped with my life, and now I'm significantly wounded. Oh, so that's worrisome. Oh, and we can also go ahead and try and root Prague. Oh, and Hungarians are expanding quite a lot. Oh, let's see. I now also ransom all of my prisoners, which gives us 148 gold. Okay. What's this? One title can be usurped. We can usurp the High Chieftain of Silesia, but our current goal is Poland, so we're not going for that. Let's go ahead and attack this army at Hradec. Oh, actually, I think we might have enough. Not yet, so how much do we need? Oh, we can actually create a, so let's go for that. So now, yeah, here on May 15th, 1878, actually 1878, Piast has become the king. Not exactly king, since he's not Catholic. So what should? So I guess the Grand Duke of Poland. You can also imprison someone, that being Chief Varchislav of Sieradz. But oh, we can also add an advisor, which can be Trigota. Oh, I didn't even notice that one of my wars wasn't approved by the council. You won't accept a vassalization. Oh, and we're currently a bit in debt. But more ransoming more of our prisoners should do the job. I can't stop thinking about all those prisoners in my dungeons. They are completely at my mercy. What a thrill it would be to hurt them, to hear their sweet screams, to see the panic in their eyes. We will resist it again at some party. Oh, check how good the Lodge Commander is. A promising warrior of the champions of Peru, Vanko, is eager to test his mettle in battle and prove his loyalty by fighting by my side and leading my armies against the enemies of Poland. Oh wow, he's actually very good. Better than Piast even. Anyway, I think I'll just do one final war. What can I do? Wait, can I force vassalization? Oh, we'll lose 1000 prestige, so now. But we can de jure claim over more. Yeah, we'll go for the de jure claim on Mazovia. And afterwards we'll end the stream. Let's also see here. We'll also increase the level of our centralization, which will be approved by our council, so let's go with that. Okay, and we passed it. We need a new council member for. We need a new council for our we need a, sorry, we need a new marshal, which will be Vanko. Wait, we can't. For some reason, we can't merge the armies. In that case, we'll just go ahead and attack the Mazovians in Dobrzeń. I have noticed Szymowicz trading. I have noticed that since joining the Knights of Peru, my son has been avoiding his responsibilities as a courtier to focus entirely on martial arts. If it keeps going like this, he will soon be unfit to even administer a pig farm. Sure, we'll make him concentrate on war, since we'll still fight a lot under, probably still get into a lot of wars under him. Oh, this one's toggled us, still toggled to loot. That explains it. Wait, can we maybe... Yes, we can. Another Lodge Commander, Dietrich of Apole, who's 18. Not as good, but still decent. So we'll assign him as one of our commanders. Young Shumovit has finished his education. With a complete lack of guidance, he still tries his best. Oh, I forgot to assign us as his mentor. He still tries his best to study martial arts, unfortunately to no avail. So we've taken Płotsk. Okay, and in a month we'll take Vyshogrod. Oh, but the defenders of Vyshogrod have slightly weakened our forces. We can try to go for another battle against Mazovia, aiding our vassals of in Sheraz. In the chaos surrounding the Battle of Sheraz, my men cornered Vitosh, who was cut down with ease. The symbols of high rank on his uniform apparently went unnoticed until a soldier stumbled over his corpse. So that gives us 15 prestige. And we are able to defeat them, but that doesn't give us anything by this point. Oh, we'll actually defeat this peasant revolt, since it's currently spreading to Mazovia proper. So, Rzepicha's pregnant again. I thought it over and I cannot be the father of Rzepicha's baby. As it grows in her belly, I have trouble sleeping. I must put this matter to rest. So, okay, we can hire someone to find out. And we capture the commander of the enemy revolt. In order to end it, we'll go for the first option and sacrifice him, especially since our multiplier is slowly running out. So let's go for that. I have noticed that since joining the Knights of Perun, my son has been avoiding the responsibilities as a courtier to focus on entirely on martial arts. If it keeps going like this, he will soon be unfit to even administer a pig farm. We can go with the second option again. The maid I hired to gain my wife Rzepicha's confidence has not found anything so suspicious about her pregnancy. Okay, so we'll drop it. And we took Łomża, with which we can end the war, enforce demands. And we took all of Mazovia. Oh, and we can actually administer all of it. That's useful. Well, before we end the stream, I'll also increase our military organization, as well as castle infrastructure. And let's go with trade practices, why not? Since we currently have truces with these two. So we'll unify Poland in the next stream. Oh, and for people who are watching, so I'll quickly so thank you to all of you who are still watching, and I'll quickly announce my plans for the next few days. Just give me a second. Here we okay, and in the stream I'll just announce what I have planned until the end of the week. So till June 1st. Okay, so this is what I have planned. So on the 26th, I'll be doing a stream, possibly continuing the campaign of the Russo-Polish War, or if I still haven't checked the excellent timelines mod to see if the November uprising is available option. Since if possible that might be an interesting but likely doomed campaign. Next up, I don't think we have any streams for most of the week. The next stream is on the 30th, since it's the anniversary of the death of Władysław II, the Exile. There we'll probably finish the Casimir III campaign, which we last in the stream about the Casimir II the Just. For those interested in, it's on the playlist Casimir the Great, Crusader Kings 2 on my channel. Next up, we also on the 31st I'll do a stream up about the commemorate on the anniversary of the birth of Michał Korybuć-Wiśniowiecki, where we continue the 1683 campaign from the stream on the 21st. And on the first we'll probably do something related to I'm still not exactly sure, maybe the Vaza campaign or just a new one in the start date of EU4. Or maybe I'll find another mod which can make for some sort of interesting war with the Teutons or something. Since that's the anniversary of the death of Władysław II, but this time it's Władysław II Jagiello, King of Poland and Grand Duke of Lithuania. Okay, and that's the plan for the week. I'm not sure, I might also have something planned on the 29th, but that depends on how tomorrow's stream goes. Okay, so thank you to everyone. Thank you to everyone who watched the 90. Thank you everyone who watched the stream throughout, and especially who those are who stuck till the end. Thank you to everyone who liked and wrote in chat at the beginning. So this has been the 19th stream of Project 1000. Thank you for watching and goodbye.